Everybody, what's up? It's Elhombre. Make sure you give Walty's channel a like as he blows the lid off this one. Maybe even throw on an open face while you're at it.
Barn burner report as Elhombre breaks his silence. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, and no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Man, buckle up and strap in. Elhombre breaks his silence. This is absolutely insane because most guys do not do what Elhombre did. Elhombre gave Jett's camp a chance, basically Jett, to do the right thing. And finally, he was like, he sees the writing on the wall. Elhombre is probably one of the first pro riders that endorsed this show because he knew I was giving it to you guys and giving it to you straight. And clearly that's resonated with you guys, the industry at some level, and even some of the riders. Otherwise, Elhombre wouldn't be doing what he did. He had no reason to come out and blow this apart the way he did. But he's basic, it was really refreshing. And I know this is great because this is like a breakthrough moment, in my opinion, to what Elhombre did. We're going to read between the lines and look between the cracks of what he wrote, because there's a lot to unpackage. Now, I know there's a lot of channels out there producing some watered down content. Elhombre answers back. They're not giving it to you straight. Why? You ask? Of course I'm going to tell you, because they're in the industry's pocket. There's no free thinkers, forward thinkers, critical thinkers. They're all posting what they've been told they can post. And that's what makes shows like this, I believe, so great. And I know you guys, I do my best to turn on this camera and just let her rip. That's what I do. I'm not watering it down with clip art and manufactured and production value. This is real talk. This is, in fact, real moto talk. Now, I know we have a lot of haters out there. You haven't arrived unless you have some haters. So welcome to the real world. Jetson, you got some haters, man. And you know what? It's part of the deal. It is what it is. I'm not cheering for or against Jetson. I personally just didn't really like the way I saw Wall Street infiltrate the industry the way they have now. And clearly that camp's been infiltrated higher than anybody else. And they're trying to poise this kid to be the next Jeremy McGrath. And Elhombre nailed it. I mean, he nailed it. He got 71 more wins to go. Good luck with that one, bro. You've got one Supercross win, and they're already crowning you the king. Not over at Elhombre's camp, I can tell you that. But the reality is this. I've exposed this prior to Elhombre's post, which we're going to cut over here, too, in a second. Just go ahead and give it a read-through because it's so darn good. Nice job, Elhombre. Nice job. Finally, somebody steps outside the lines and gives some real talks that's a highly paid factory rider. Most of them are so scared to do that. Elhombre, props, brother. But one of the things that he said, he's like, you're no McGrath, bro. You're not McGrath, dude. Because McGrath never, ever acted the way you did. Ever. McGrath was always pretty solid. He might have jawed it up with a little and rode some people hard, but he never got to be this whiny little kid out there. Like, you can't mess with me. I'm the chosen one. That's what it looked like, Jetson. That's what it looked like. It's a bad look. It's going to be a hard one for you to recover. And you know what's going on right now? Let me just cut to the chase again real quick. Not Chase Sexton. Cut to the chase in terms of the industry. They're freaking out right now. They're in a conference room as we speak right now. At Honda, they're in a conference room. The industry who knows, are in a conference room like, man, the chosen one. This is not good. And here's the challenge I'm having with this. Some agent, or I don't want to blame anybody, but I don't accuse anybody, but let's just say somebody in that camp or the industry. How can we clean this thing up? How can we clean this up? Well, Jett, I got to post on your social media. I'm going to clean this thing up. This Fan Fest thing isn't really going too well anywhere. Going too great anyway. Let's go ahead and give some free tickets out to Anderson. Anderson doesn't want his fans over at your Fan Fest. I reported on this. This thing is insane. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over and see what Anderson posted on his Instagram, which is phenomenal. We needed somebody to step up, and he needed it. He needed to do this, and the way he did it was spectacular. It's worth a read. So let's go ahead and jump over. I'll read it for you, then we'll meet back here, wrap this one up, Let's get started. All right, buckle up and strap in as we cut over to Elhombre's Instagram account. Okay, so first things first. My man Jett comes at me after he passes me and beats me, and he barks in my face, so I barked back. After the race, you have his dad and the Honda guy come up and apologize. You have his agent calling saying sorry, and he'll put a post on Jett's page saying sorry. Employee texts me. I didn't take it personal like a stuff happens deal. Like we're cool, and it didn't happen. Not a word from Jett himself. Instead, an unfollow and silence from the dude everybody's apologizing for. We live in a day where kids throw a fit and stand behind everyone for the media and cleanup crew. Guys don't keep it real or take responsibility for themselves. I'll take full credit that I'm a dickhead often, but you can bet your ass I'll constantly be a dickhead to you if that's the way I feel about you. The king won 72 races and kept it 100% till this day. Jett will be amazing, but he'll never be the king. 71 to go. And there it is there. Thanks, Elhombre, for keeping it real. We love you, brother. Now let's get back to the show. All right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. So that's really what's really going on. We've identified the fact that Jetson, he never contacted Elhombre himself personally, which is what he should have did. His camp did. His camp posted on his social media. His camp came over to his truck. His camp called him. Jetson, in fact, according to Elhombre, it was probably at the time of this video, they went and gave him a follow back real quick because they're trying to go clean up on aisle 6 now. But they unfollowed him on his social media. Jetson, here's what I'm seeing. I'm just going to call it right now what I'm seeing. Jetson is like probably when he's like, he doesn't know. He's in La La Land. He lives in a bubble. He's Jetson, the highest paid rider. And there's just a bubble around this guy.
I'm not apologizing to anybody. He started it. He should have let me by. I'm the chosen.
He definitely isn't like on board with this media stuff that's gobbled him up. And I've reported on this before. I don't think they really necessarily had anything to do with the donut selling, with the fan fest. That wasn't his idea. He's just doing what he's told. This is all industry driven. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. I want to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Jetson! Welcome back to the swimming pool, my friend. You bit off a little more than you can chew. You poked a sleeping bear. Elhombre is one of the most respected dudes in the pits. He's been around for a long, long time. He's ridden with a lot of past champions and a past champion himself. If there was one dude you probably shouldn't have done that to, it was him. And that's why Walty will have to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.